How's it going, everyone? I'm Kylar and welcome to episode 1 of School of Brawlhalla. In this episode, I will be going over the Brawlhalla terminology. So we're going to be starting with the attacks. Light attacks are input on the ground and have 3 directions. Neutral, which is up or no direction, side, which is left and right, and down. Every weapon follows the same formula but has different attacks. So with every weapon, you have a neutral light, a side light, and a down light. Heavy attacks and signatures are input on the ground and have the same 3 directions. Signatures, or SIGs, are heavy attacks which are input while holding a weapon, as they are unique to the character. I prefer to call unarmed heavy attacks neutral heavy, side heavy, and down heavy, but it's not a big deal if you want to call them neutral SIG, side SIG, and down SIG. There are 5 aerial attacks: neutral air, side air, down air, recovery, and ground pound. Neutral air, side air, and down air follow the previous formula of direction plus light attack while in the air. Recovery is a heavy attack and replaces the neutral and side directions. Ground pound is also a heavy attack and replaces the down direction. Now we'll move to dash and dodge, which are input with the same button. There are 2 kinds of dashes, forward dash and back dash. A forward dash is input by pressing either forward, down and forward, or down and dash button together. If you keep holding forward after dashing, your character will continue to sprint until you release the direction. Forward dashes can be cancelled immediately into attacks, jumps, or weapon throws, or a dash or dodge after a short delay. A back dash is a short dash backwards which is input by pressing either backwards or down and backwards with the dash button. Back dashes travel the same distance and can be cancelled out of like forward dashes but are much slower. You can perform a dash jump by jumping during the dash animation. Dash jumps work with both forward and back dashes but have different timings due to their different speeds. Dash jumps move much faster and don't jump as high as regular jumps and can be fast fell much sooner. When a dash jump is immediately fast fell, the term is DJFF, dash jump fast fall, or dash hop. When it comes to dodges, there are 3 kinds: neutral dodges, slow dodges, and chase dodges. Neutral dodges, also known as spot dodges, are performed by dodging with no direction while on the ground or in the air. While grounded, a neutral dodge will retain momentum throughout the active frames. You can input a grounded neutral dodge by either letting go of all directions or holding up and pressing the dodge button. Slow dodges are the most common type of dodge and are usually just known as dodges. These can either be performed in the air or on the ground immediately after being hit. Players gain access to a chase dodge for a short time after landing a hit. This type of dodge has a very distinct visual effect, can only be used in a vertical or forwards direction, and can be immediately cancelled into an attack or weapon toss. If you try to chase dodge backwards, it will become either a slow dodge or a back dash. You cannot infinitely land attacks and chase dodge, as you can only do it once per cooldown. A chain dodge is performed by cancelling a chase dodge which began while grounded into another dodge. The chain can be either a neutral, slow, or another chase dodge depending on when and how you input it. A gravity cancel is when a player spot dodges in the air, then inputs an attack before the dodge ends, resulting in a grounded attack while in the air. This will put the player's dodge on a 3-second cooldown, which is roughly double the regular time. An X-pivot is when you rapidly shift the momentum of your character by using an attack. You do this by forward dashing or chase dodging, then quickly using a neutral or downlight attack or a signature in the opposite direction. Backdash attacks can also be X-pivoted, however, the attack must be input in the same direction your character is facing. Neutral and down aerials can also be X-pivoted in both ways, but require specific inputs if done out of a backdash. Every legend has 22 stat points which are distributed among 4 stats: attack, dexterity, defense, and speed. Strength is the top left stat and its icon is a sword. Strength affects the damage and force of your attacks. Dexterity is the bottom left stat and its icon is a dagger. After using an attack, there is a window of time before you can choose to do something else, which is known as recovery time. Recovery time is a fixed amount, except in the case of variable recovery time, which is affected by dexterity. Defense is the top right stat and its icon is a shield. Defense affects the amount of damage and force applied to you when you get hit. Speed is the bottom right stat and its icon is a running person. Speed only affects how quickly you move horizontally. Speed does not affect jumping or falling speed, nor does it affect dash speed or distance. However, sprinting after forward dashing is affected by speed. Stances are the bottom option when selecting a legend, which allows you to transfer a stat point from one stat to another. Stances are predetermined and keep the legend with a total of 22 stat points. Ledge cancelling is when you snap to a soft platform while moving upwards through it. This works with both dashes and grounded down attacks. Fast falling increases your falling speed and is performed by holding down while in the air. Jumps can be cancelled into fast falls at about 60% of the jump height. Be careful near soft platforms as you may accidentally fall through and lose a stock. The term combo can be broken into two forms, true combos and strings. A true combo is a sequence of attacks which cannot be escaped once the first attack is landed. For example, hammer downlight into side air is a true combo because it has no dodge window. A string is a sequence or string of attacks which is escapable, meaning there is a dodge window of at least one. Most strings can only be escaped using dodge, however, some can be escaped by fast falling, jumping, dashing, or even attacking in some cases. An example of a string is Lance's sidelight into side air. A dodge punish is a string or combo which is used after the opponent's dodge is burned. The goal of dodge punishes are to make the most of an advantage after your opponent has put their escape on cooldown. A true dodge punish is a string which is impossible to escape if you do not have dodge available. A gimp is when you get a kill by burning all of your opponent's options and making them fall to their death at early damage. A gimp can also be an early kill off the side of the map, usually with Lance. The term Sky Gimp refers to getting a kill off the top of the map at early damage.
I don't see Effie hitting those just out of nowhere gun recoveries. Oh my gosh, Kylar, Alice!
That's all for episode 1 of School of Brawlhalla. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and check out my other videos while you wait for episode 2. If I missed anything or you have any questions, please leave a comment and I will respond as soon as possible. Before you leave, check out my public Discord server and come be a part of the community. Links in the description. Until next time, I'll see you later.